I hope everybody's able to hear and see me. My computer upstairs wouldn't work, so I have to go live from my laptop downstairs. So here I am. Let's hope somebody comes on here and lets me know if you can hear me and see me because it's been a long time since I've done a live and everything's always different, and then trying to do it down here where I don't have the good camera and the good microphone and just having to use what's on the laptop. Yuck. I wanted to talk to everybody today about the Marni Yang case because there was a hearing today in the Marni Yang case. And for those tuning in that don't know who I am, my name is Jax West, and I'm from Stephen Avery Project and MAM Gossip and Justice with Jax on Facebook. And then we've got this Justice with Jax YouTube channel here, as it is typically easier to go live on YouTube than on Facebook. So, and I turned on today for subscribers only, being able to post messages. So, hoping maybe that will stop some of the trolls, as in the Marni Yang case, especially. Hey, Christopher's here. Can you hear me, Christopher? Um, in the Marni Yang case, there's people who don't believe in her innocence, so some people get nasty. Christopher is now messaging me to let me know if he can hear me. Yes, thank you, Christopher. Um, wasn't sure if I was going to be able to go live. My work schedule is also kind of crazy, especially this week. Is Anonymous my sexy girlfriend? Because then, hey, Miley, if that's you. Um, so I'm not working tonight, and I am working like every night the rest of the week. Ooh, my sexy girlfriend. Um, so tonight I can go live, and then also I wasn't sure what I could say on the case, if I could say anything about what happened today at the hearing or not. So I was waiting to hear from Marni's attorney. So Marni Yang, let me do a quick, kind of try and do a quick um, summary of her case for those that don't know it. Marni Yang has been in prison for, how long is it now? 14 years? I can't remember um, what year this case is from, but I know it's around the same time of Melissa Kalusinski. So, and it's from the same place, Lake County, Illinois. Marni Yang was a single mom of three kids, a set of twins, and then her younger son. And she was also in both a personal and a business relationship with Sean Gale. Those of you not from the Chicagoland area or Illinois may not know who Sean Gale is. Sean Gale was on the 1985 Super Bowl Shuffle, Chicago Bears. And so here in Illinois, the players from that season, especially, are like gods here. And in my opinion, might not be everybody's opinion, in my opinion, Sean Gale is also an attractive guy. And he got around and had, at the time of this case, I believe it was 17 girlfriends, of which Marni was one of them. Marni also did, hey Bryce, oh my God, I'm glad all my BFFs are here. Um, Marnie also did some real estate, and Sean Gale was her partner on some real estate deals. So there was work and there was pleasure, but it was not, Sean Gale did not want a um, one on one relationship. He did not want to get married. He did not want to have children. And he also didn't keep any of these women. Um, you know, even if they like went on a vacation with him, they had to pay their own way. So he was not a sugar daddy by any means. So I'm not going to get into it on why these women would, what are they getting out of this relationship. So one of these women that Sean was with, and he also would be with these women for a long period of time, 15 years and such. So one of these women was Ronnie Ryder, who is the victim in this case. The other victim is Skylar Ryder, because Ronnie Ryder was 8 months pregnant at the time of her murder. And due to a whole bunch of garbage, the when Ronnie was murdered, eventually they focused on Marni Yang or her older son, Andrew. Ronnie was at her condo. She was leaving for work. She opened the door. Somebody was standing in the hallway and shot her multiple times and killed her. There was a witness who saw someone fleeing, because this happened on a weekday during in the morning, during the day, daylight. Um, the witness said it was a tall black man with an afro. Somehow, at some point, they're then questioning and going after Marni Yang's 16-year-old son. And now you're going to hear my dogs bark because my husband just pulled in. Another annoying thing of that I can't be upstairs, that you're going to hear the dogs barking and my husband walking in the door. So sorry about that, but I'm so professional, right? Marnie is a teeny tiny little Jewish lady, not even 5 feet tall. And her husband, the father of her children, was an Asian guy. And so their children are also not very tall. And while her children have a darker complexion than their mother, they don't look black. Um, so and Andrew definitely doesn't have an afro. So I don't know why they would say um, or look at Andrew. It's also stupid. Um, she's going to keep barking for a while now. Just ignore it. Um, so Marnie, the things that finally happened in her case and why so many people will say that she's guilty is Marnie confessed. But it's not a real confession. It was the police had taken a friend of hers in for questioning, and Marnie knew something was going on there. And they had been after her or her son for a long period of time, for years. Her son had even at one point had a nervous breakdown and went in for help. Because how would you feel at 16 years old if police are going into your high school and questioning people about you. I couldn't get the computer to work upstairs to go live. That's why I'm down here. Um, so it, so the police are going to your school and telling people that you killed somebody. So she knew that they were circling back around to Andrew. And she knew that her friend was talking with them because the friend told them she was talking with them. The friend also told her that they had said to her that they were going to indict Andrew. And so now Christy asked Marnie to meet her at a Denny's restaurant to discuss things. And at that restaurant, Marnie confessed. But also in evidence, yet disappears, um, and sections of it aren't there. Christy was wired, okay? And the night prior, Marnie had called her father and had talked to her mother, and the police had been listening to all of her phone calls and recorded them. And Marnie told both of her parents, two different calls, that she was just gonna make shit up. That's how she worded it. And Marnie just wanted them to stop harassing her son. And she knew she didn't do it. There would be no evidence that she did it because she didn't do it. So she'll just make this shit up that she did it. They'll stop harassing her son, and a lawyer would handle it, and everything would be fine. And at this Denny's meeting, Christy walks in, but then quickly goes to the bathroom. And you can hear on the recording when Christy gets into the bathroom, she says to the police who are listening, "Oh, I don't know. We might have a problem here. The wire fell out of my shirt, and I think Marnie saw it," which Marnie did see it. And so Marnie then makes things up. And the things that Marnie says at that Denny's does not match the evidence. Some of it, she is able to say some things because the police have told her in interrogations. And the other thing cops do, and you'll probably recall this if you watched Making a Murderer, when Michael O'Kelly is questioning Brendan Dassey, he's got all these pictures out on a table. Well, they do this in all different kinds of interrogations because they're trying to manipulate you. Or, they think by you seeing somebody murdered or whatever, it's going to get some kind of response out of you. And Marnie is a smart girl, so she's able to put some things together from what she has seen and heard over the past over a year that she's been dealing with the police harassing her family. Then there is the evidence that the way the state explains it, the science does not support. So I know because I have seen the actual photos. I have heard from the experts. I know there is no way that Marni Yang could have committed this crime. But people hear this false coerced confession and they're like, she did it. Let me tell you, it's the same thing on all the other cases that I work on. Hold on a second. Okay, sorry. I needed to switch something on here.